Hey, welcome to Tune in English, the channel where we train your ears and boost your English through real clear listening practice. If you want to understand native speakers, catch every word, and feel more confident in conversations, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, and let's learn by listening together.
Lesson 20. I wish I'd remembered. Page 48. Conversation. A. Listen. Why did Brett forget the party? What does Dana suggest?
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it.
Oh no! How come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him?
Not yet. I don't know what to do.
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Page 48. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
You'll never guess what happened. My friend John invited me to a party at his house last night, and I totally forgot about it. I feel awful.
Oh no! How come?
I was so busy all week that it completely slipped my mind. I wish I'd remembered because it was his birthday.
Have you talked to him? Was he upset?
Not yet. I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do?
What you could do is call John now and apologize. I always say honesty is the best policy.
That's a good idea.
Lesson 21. I'd rather not say. Page 52. Conversation. A. Listen. Emily is applying for a marketing position. Why does she think she is suitable for the job? What question doesn't she answer?
So tell me, why do you want to work in marketing?
Well, I took 2 courses in marketing at college and really enjoyed them.
I see. What skills do you have that would be useful for a career in marketing?
I developed communication and leadership skills while working at Mesa Design for 3 months.
I see that here. Why only 3 months?
I'd rather not say. I'll just say it wasn't the right company for me.
All right. How are your computer skills?
Excellent. I can use all the main programs, and I taught myself web design.
Page 53. Listening. A and B.
So let's continue our interview. Why are you interested in this job?
I'm a people person.
Are you okay working the night shift?
Actually, no. I have class in the morning, so I can only work in the afternoon.
That's okay. We have several positions available.
Oh, good. I can work any afternoon except Wednesdays.
What are some things you are good at?
I'm good with computers, and I'm also good with languages. I speak Spanish and a little Japanese.
What are your salary expectations?
I'd prefer not to say if that's okay. I'm sure I'll be fine with the standard salary.
Okay.
I assume we can talk about salary later?
Oh, of course. Let's go on to our next question. How would someone describe you?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Take your time.
People say I have a lot of confidence and that I'm very organized.
Well, that's good. And what is your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness? I think that I work too hard.
You work too hard?
Yes. Sometimes I don't take enough time for me.
I understand.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
I was wondering if...
Lesson 22. It could be an ad for... Page 54. Conversation. A. Listen. What does John think the ad is for? What does Amanda say makes an effective ad?
What do you think this ad could be for?
I'm not sure. It looks like it could be for shampoo.
Shampoo? Maybe. I think it's probably for hair coloring.
That's possible. Or I wonder if it's advertising cosmetics.
Whatever it is, I don't think it's very effective. It needs to be more clear. What do you think makes a good advertisement?
Ads don't need to say much to be effective. They need to be simple and direct.
Page 54. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
What do you think this ad could be for?
I'm not sure. It looks like it could be for shampoo, doesn't it?
Shampoo? Maybe. I think it's probably for hair coloring. I'm not sure.
That's possible. Or I wonder if it's advertising cosmetics. It's hard to tell.
Whatever it is, I don't think it's very effective. It needs to be more clear. What do you think makes a good advertisement?
Ads don't need to say much to be effective. They need to be simple and direct.
Lesson 23. The main reason is... Page 56. Conversation. A. Listen. Why are fewer people buying books at Phil's bookstore? What changes has he made?
How's the store doing, Phil?
Well, I've made some changes. People are buying fewer and fewer books from bookstores these days.
But why is that?
The main reason is that it's so easy to shop online and buy ebooks.
So what changes have you made?
We are bringing in authors for book signings.
That's a great idea.
People like to meet authors and hear them read.
That's true. People can't do that online.
Yes, and we've just opened this coffee shop.
Page 56. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
How's the store doing, Phil? It looks different.
Well, I've made some changes. People are buying fewer and fewer books from bookstores these days.
But why is that? Are people reading less?
The main reason is that it's so easy to shop online and buy ebooks.
So what changes have you made?
We are bringing in authors for book signings.
That's a great idea.
People like to meet authors and hear them read.
That's true. People can't do that online.
Yes, and we've just opened this coffee shop. Let's get a cup.
Lesson 24. It needs a good location. Page 58. Conversation. A. Listen. What things does Carmen think are important for starting a cafe? What doesn't she think is important?
I really want to open my own cafe.
What do you need to run a successful cafe?
It needs a good location, like near a school, so I can get business from students.
That's a good idea. Is it necessary to have low prices?
Definitely. The prices have to be affordable. It must have free wireless internet, too.
Do you think you might need a more original idea?
No, I just need to sell quality coffee.
I hope you're right. So what are you going to name it?
Name? I haven't thought of one.
Page 59. Listening. A. Listen to the beginning of an interview with a TV talk show host and the author of the book, Running a Small Business. Mark the statements T, true, or F, false.
Hello, and thanks for joining me on this week's show. I'm your host, Jillian Chisholm, and here with me today is Adam Brown, author of the new book, Running a Small Business. Welcome to the show, Adam.
Thanks for having me.
So what's important in running a small business?
Every business is different. What is necessary to run a restaurant will be different from what is needed to run an internet cafe or an electronics store. For example, some people say that location is everything. We hear location, location, location. That may be important for a restaurant or a hair salon, but not for all businesses. Word of mouth can make a restaurant in an inconvenient location a success. And the best location in the world won't help a poorly run business, no matter what.
So is there anything that you can say is true for all businesses?
Yes, all businesses need to have great customer service and quality products.
Page 59. Listening. B. Listen to the rest of the interview. What does every business need to do to be successful?
I have 3 things that I talk about in the first chapter of my book. The most important thing to remember is that for any business, you need to make as much money as you can from what you sell or the service you provide. That may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how often people don't do this. One way to do it is to upsell.
Upsell?
To upsell is to sell other things in addition to your main product. For example, coffee shops sell tea, juice, cookies, and more. They upsell other products besides coffee.
That's great advice.
The second thing is to keep costs down. Low costs help increase the money you make. You might find cheaper ways to do things. Do some things yourself. There are many, many things you can do. Use your imagination. The third thing is to pay your employees well.
Pay your employees well? But that's adding costs.
I thought you might say that. If you pay your employees less, you might make more money in the short term, but believe me, employees won't work for you long.
I hope my boss is listening. Do you hear that?
It's really...
Sorry, but I have to interrupt for 1 minute as I need to go to a commercial break. I'll be back with Adam Brown after this short break.
Lesson 25. You're expected to... Page 62. Conversation. A. Listen. Dan is going to China for the first time. What customs does Sarah tell him about?
So, what are some of the things I need to know when I'm in China?
Okay. Well, you're supposed to take off your shoes before you enter someone's home.
Okay. That's the same in Japan and Korea.
That's right. And when you visit someone's home, it's the custom to bring a small gift.
Okay.
But in China, if someone gives you a gift, you're not supposed to open it right away.
Got it. Thanks for the tips.
Page 62. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 3 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
So, what are some of the things I need to know when I'm in China?
Okay. Well, you're supposed to take off your shoes before you enter someone's home.
Okay. That's the same in Japan and Korea.
That's right. And when you visit someone's home, it's the custom to bring a small gift. Just don't give a clock.
Okay. That's good to know.
But in China, if someone gives you a gift, you're not supposed to open it right away. That would be very impolite.
Got it. Thanks for the tips.
Lesson 26. What does it mean? Page 64. Conversation. A. Listen. What is Emma's favorite proverb? What does it mean?
Do you have any favorite proverbs, Emma?
I really like laughter is the best medicine.
What does it mean to you?
It reminds me to find humor during difficult times.
What about charity begins at home? What do you think it means?
I think it means that the most important thing is to care for your own family.
I'm trying to learn lots of proverbs, but it's taking me a long time.
Don't worry, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Page 65. Listening. B. Listen. 5 people are discussing different situations. Which proverb would be appropriate to say to them? Number the proverbs in Part A from 1 to 5. There's 1 extra. Number 1.
I was watching TV last night, one of those talent shows. There was this one guy that got up to sing. He looked kind of strange. He wasn't very good looking, and he wasn't dressed very well. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. But then he opened his mouth and started to sing. The audience went crazy. He was incredible. I wasn't expecting him to be so talented.
Number 2.
I have this nephew. His name is Johnny, and he's a pretty good kid. I try to act as a role model for him, to teach him right from wrong. I give him advice and tell him how to behave, but he doesn't always do what I tell him. He sometimes acts just like me, even if it's not the best way to act. It's frustrating. I wish he'd listen to me more and not just copy what I do.
Number 3.
I saw this Italian motorcycle that looked really cool. I decided right then and there to buy it. I couldn't really afford it, but I bought it anyway. Well, it's been giving me headaches ever since. I don't have a place to park it, so I have to pay for a parking spot. And I didn't know, but it uses a lot of gas. Gas is really expensive these days. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but I know now I should have thought about it before buying it.
Number 4.
I just got my exam results this morning, and I did really poorly. I wanted to study last night for my exam, but my friend called me and invited me to a movie. I went, and then we went out for pizza. I got home really late, so I didn't study at all. And of course, I didn't do well. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I stay home and study last night?
Number 5.
Last month, I won some money in a contest. I just entered and won. How lucky is that? Anyway, after I got the prize money, I went a little crazy. I took a short vacation with my friend Wendy. I took her to Hawaii with me. I bought some nice clothes, ate at a few expensive restaurants, and before I knew it, I spent all my prize money. It's like it just disappeared. My life doesn't feel that different, almost like it never happened.
Thanks for watching and listening. If you want to keep improving your English with every video, don't forget hit that subscribe button and click the notification icon so you never miss a new lesson. Let's keep tuning in and leveling up together. See you next time.